Firstly, Gaffer, with pre-season almost done and dusted, how pleased have you been with the players' attitude and application?
Yeah, the players have been fantastic, Jay, I think, throughout pre-season. They've listened to every instruction we've given them. The games have been excellent for us to see some good and some not so good and some indifferent to work on. But the lads' attitude and application, as you say, has been spot on. And it's been spot on since I've come through the door, really, in March. Obviously, with the added new faces is obviously a big benefit for us all and for the lads and gives them a little bit of a boost. But no, mate, they've been excellent so far, and you know, we're 2 days out from our first game of the season, which we're all excited about. Has
pre-season provided the opportunity to plant the seeds and build the foundations for the future?
Yeah, of course, we're planning for here and now, first and foremost. The future will look after itself, but I think in terms of the foundations are already here. I think, you know, we've got a fantastic youth academy, fantastic 21, some good players have come through the football club, but my priority is to make sure that we build a team that can be successful on the pitch and be competitive, which we're doing that along with obviously the youngsters who've been around us. But yeah, mate, it's the foundations have started since the minute I walked through the door, and they'll continue to build, we'll continue to grow, we'll continue to get better, and we're really looking forward to the first game of the season on Saturday.
You mentioned new faces, how have they all settled into the group?
Yeah, they've been excellent, mate. They're all good lads first and foremost, and we know the qualities they possess, but they've settled in well. And what I must say, we've got a group of lads that have welcomed them all in with open arms, because you know, it's always nice when you go to a new club and the lads bring you right into their fold. You know, you haven't got to, bed yourself in, it's just straight into the mix. And, you know, I'm a big believer that the lads will find a way in, and they've already done that. So to answer the question, all the new lads that have been like as if they've been here for many years. And I think the good thing is loads of our lads know each other from playing against each other anyway. So, you know, they've been welcomed with open arms.
We mentioned it's a big kick-off on Saturday. How have you found this week so far in preparations for Saturday?
Yeah, it's been good. Obviously, we'll finish it off tomorrow. We've done a lot of stuff today, and we'll finish it off tomorrow. And then once, you know, Friday afternoon's done, tomorrow it'll be feet up and chill out a little bit and look forward to the game, because the lads have worked hard this week. They've had the recovery in there as well. They've had loads of information on how we feel we can win and be competitive and get a result. But we've also got to know the threats of Northampton and what they possess, because you know no team in this division is going to come and roll over for you and get the bellies tickled. You've got to earn it, and that's what we're doing. We know we're in for a tough game. We know we're in for a battle first and foremost, and then hopefully the rest will take care of itself.
What sort of challenge are you expecting Northampton to pose?
Well, a big challenge. Listen, you know, we've seen what Kevin Nolan's team possesses from last season. He come in, you know, into Northampton and, you know, got the wins they needed. They were sort of sleepwalking down the bottom a little bit. He got the wins and the points they needed. And then obviously we finished off last game of the season playing against them. We know they're going to be competitive. We know they're going to work plenty of set plays in terms of what they'll try and do. But look, as I always say, we'll respect the opposition. It's about what we do on the day, and if we're ready and prepared, which I'm sure we will be, we'll give it our all to hopefully get a result.
We're starting the season at home. That must be a huge positive for us.
Yeah, it'd be good. Yeah, well, obviously we'll see, won't we, at the end at 10 to 5 or 5 o'clock in terms of whether it's a positive. But I think there's a good feel-good factor around the place. I think there's a good buzz around the place. We've sold a lot of season tickets, so we're wanting the fans to come and support us in the numbers, which I'm sure they will. And it's up to our lads to put a show on, and hopefully that they keep coming, keep sticking with us, keep believing. And hopefully, as I've said many times, we want to bring the good times back. But we have to earn that respect of the fans. We have to earn the right. And we've got to go out and perform to the levels that I think we can do.
You've mentioned in previous interviews about making the Brick Community Stadium a fortress. How do we go about doing that? Well,
just winning games of football and being competitive first and foremost. And, you know, I think that's what the lads will definitely give. We'll be competing whoever we come up against. You know, quality in certain areas might let you down, but it definitely won't be for the lack of trying. You know, me and the coaching staff be putting the game plan together for the players to take to fruition. But yeah, look, we've got to entertain, haven't we, first and foremost, and that's definitely what we look to do.
You've been at the club for a number of months now. What have you learned about Wigan as people and the town itself?
Yeah, well, I don't spend enough time in Wigan itself, but, you know, in terms of the people I meet, obviously, you know, working class, they want what's best for Wigan Athletic Football Club. You know, and what we've got to try and do is bring them good times back and make them proud of the football club, because this is their football club and our football club. We've got to make sure we do the right things by them, which is always important. But no, obviously I feel welcomed into them, into Wigan, and long may that continue.